Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
Hello students, we are discussing three-dimensional geometry miscellaneous example problems. Okay, example 28. Find distance between the point P659 and plane determined by the points A 3 minus 1 to B 5 to 4 and C minus 1 minus 1 6. Now we have to find distance between the point 659 and plane determined by these 3 points. Okay, what are the given 3 points? A 3 minus 1 to B 5 to 4, C minus 1 minus 1 6. Now first of all, equation of plane determined by 3 points x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2 and x3 y3 z3 is given by determinant of x minus x1 y minus y1 z minus z1. Second row x2 minus x1 y2 minus y1 z2 minus z1. Third row x3 minus x1 y3 minus y1 z3 minus z1 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the formula to find out equation of the plane determined by 3 points. Now here equation of the plane determined by the given 3 points A 3 minus 1 2, B 5 2 4 and C minus 1 minus 1 6 is determinant of. Here I will consider 3 minus 1 2 as x1 y1 z1. Okay, B 5 2 4 I will consider as x2 y2 z2 and C minus 1 minus 1 6 as x3 y3 z3. Now equation of plane determined by these 3 points is determinant of x minus x1 x minus 3, y minus y1 y minus half minus plus 1, z minus z1 z minus 2. Okay, second row x2 minus x1 5 minus 3, y2 minus y1 2 minus half minus plus 1, z2 minus z1 4 minus 2. Okay, and third row x3 minus x1 minus 1 minus 3, y3 minus y1 minus 1 minus half minus plus 1, z3 minus z1 6 minus 2. Okay, this determinant is equal to 0. So what we have, first row x minus 3 y plus 1 z minus 2, second row 5 minus 3 2, 2 plus 1 3 and 4 minus 2 is 2. Third row minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 minus 1 plus 1 0, 6 minus 2 4 equal to 0. Now here if you observe, third row is multiple of 4, that 4 you can write outside or else directly you can calculate determinant. Okay, now this determinant x minus 3 into first row first column close ma. So 4 into 3 12 minus 0. So x minus 3 into 12 minus 0 nothing but 12. So 12 into x minus 3 12 into x minus 3 minus y plus 1 into first row second column closed. First row second column closed. 2 into 4 8 minus 2 into minus 4 minus 8. So minus half minus plus 8. So nothing but 16 into y plus 1. 16 into y plus 1 minus 16 into y plus 1 plus z minus 2 into first row third column closed, z minus 2 into 0, 0 minus 3 into minus 4 minus 12, so minus half minus plus 12, so 12 into z minus 2. Okay, right hand side equal to 0. Now if you observe here, 12 into x minus 3 minus 16 into y plus 1 plus 12 into z minus 2 equal to 0. Each term is multiple of 4, no? So I'll take 4 outside, so 4 into, so 4 into 3, no? 4 outside means 3, 3 into x minus 3, so 3x minus 9. Okay, minus 16, 4 outside means 4 here, so minus 4 into y plus 1, that is minus 4y minus 4. Okay, out of 12, 4 into 3 we can write, 4 outside means 3, so 3z minus 6 is equal to 0. Now this product 0 means either 4 0 or this is 0, so because 4 is non-zero, so this part is 0. So what we have, 3x minus 4y plus 3z, okay, minus 9 minus 4 minus 16 minus 19 equal to 0. So equation of plane determined by the 3 given points, 3 minus 1 2 and 5 2 4 and minus 1 6 is what it is, 3x minus 4y plus 3z minus 19 equal to 0. Okay, up to here one part equation of plane determined by 3 given points. Okay, what is the plane equation we got here? 3x minus 4y plus 3z minus 19 equal to 0. Now what else we have to find? We have to find distance between the point and plane. Distance between the point P 6 5 9 and plane 3x minus 4y plus 3z minus 19 equal to 0. Okay, what we know is distance between the point P x1 y1 z1 and the plane ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 is magnitude of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d upon square root of a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, using that, so perpendicular distance from the point P 6 5 9 to the plane 3x minus 4y plus 3z minus 19 equal to 0 is d is equal to, in place of x y z substitute 6 5 9, so 3 into 6 minus 4 into 5 plus 3 into 9 minus 19 upon square root of a square plus b square plus c square. So what is a here? 3. What is b here? Minus 4. What is c here? 3. Okay, so square root of 3 square plus minus 4 square plus 3 square. So this is equal to 18 minus 20 plus 27 minus 19 upon square root of 9 plus 16 plus 9. Okay, so numerator after simplification what we have? 6 and denominator what we have? Root 34. Okay, so distance is equal to what? 6 upon root 34. Further what we can write by rationalizing numerator and denominator, multiplying numerator and denominator by root 34. So what we get? D is equal to 6 root 34 by 34, 2 to cancel. So we will get the answer, distance between the point and the plane as d is equal to 3 into square root of 34 upon 17. D is equal to 3 into square root of 34 upon 17. Okay, next question. Show that the lines x minus of a minus d upon alpha minus delta is equal to y minus a upon alpha is equal to z minus of a plus d upon alpha plus delta. This is one line, and line x minus of b minus c upon beta minus gamma is equal to y minus b upon beta is equal to z minus of b plus c upon beta plus gamma are coplanar. These two lines are coplanar. But to show two lines are coplanar, what we can show is the shortest distance between two lines is 0. Now when shortest distance between two lines is 0, obviously two lines are coplanar lines. Okay, now if you observe here, first line is passing through the point a minus d, a plus d, a minus d, a plus d. So x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1 if I write. So x1, y1, z1 are what? x1 is a minus d, y1 is a, and z1 is a plus d. Okay, so direction ratios of the line are alpha minus delta, alpha, alpha plus delta. So a1 is equal to alpha minus delta, b1 is equal to alpha, and c1 is equal to alpha plus delta. Okay, similarly second line is passing through the point b minus c, b and b plus c, and direction ratios beta minus gamma, beta and beta plus gamma. So what we can write x2, y2, z2 as x2 is equal to b minus c, y2 is equal to b, and z2 is equal to b plus c. Okay, direction ratios a2, b2, c2. A2 is beta minus gamma, B2 is beta, and C2 is beta plus gamma. Okay, but to show two lines are coplanar, what is the shortest distance between two lines? R bar is equal to A1 bar plus lambda B1 bar, and R bar is equal to A2 bar plus mu B2 bar. Shortest distance D is equal to magnitude of B1 bar cross B2 bar dot product with A2 bar minus A1 bar upon magnitude of B1 bar cross B2 bar. Now coplanar means that is 0, means numerator has to be 0. Numerator has to be 0 means what we have to prove? What we have to prove? A2 minus A1, A2 bar minus A1 bar dot product with B1 bar cross B2 bar is equal to 0. Now for that Cartesian form is determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, second row a1, b1, c1, third row a2, b2, c2. Now this determinant, what we get? x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 means x2 minus x1, b minus c minus of a minus d, nothing but b minus c minus a plus d. Okay, y2 minus y1, y2 is how much? b, y1 is a, b minus a. z2 minus z1, z2 is what? b plus c minus of a plus d, nothing but b plus c minus a minus d. Now a1, b1, c1, alpha minus delta, alpha, alpha plus delta, and a2, b2, c2, third row a2, b2, c2, nothing but beta minus gamma, beta and beta plus gamma. This determinant value will calculate. Okay, now here I'll apply column operation, that is I'll write first column as okay, here I'll write first column as sum of first column and third column. So C1 as C1 plus C3. Okay, now what is the advantage? Of this step? Now adding third column to first column, C1 as C1 plus C3. Okay, so what we have here? B minus C minus A plus D plus B plus C minus A minus D. So plus D minus D cancel. Okay, minus C plus C cancel. So B minus A, B minus A, 2 times of B minus A. Okay, now here by adding alpha minus delta plus alpha plus delta, so minus delta plus delta cancel, 2 times of alpha. Next, beta minus gamma plus beta plus gamma, by adding these two, minus gamma plus gamma cancel, beta plus beta is 2 beta. Okay, no change in second column, no change in third column. But if you observe, first column is multiple of 2, no? So the 2 we can write outside 2 times of b minus a alpha beta, b minus a alpha beta, b plus c minus a minus d, alpha plus delta, beta plus gamma. This determinant is 0, ma. What is reason? Reason is first column and second column are identical. When 2 rows or 2 columns are equal, are identical, then the determinant value is 0. Okay, so what we have here? Determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 equal to 0. What it says is, it says that two given lines are coplanar lines. Two given lines are coplanar. Okay, now to prove two lines are coplanar, what we have to show? We have to show that the shortest distance between those two lines is 0. Okay, that is what we did here. Okay, writing first line as x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1. Okay, so x1 y1 z1 a1 b1 c1. Similarly, second line also x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. Okay, so x2 y2 z2 and a2 b2 c2. Consider the determinant. Okay, prove this determinant x2 minus x1 y2 minus y1 z2 minus z1 a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 equal to 0. Okay, next question, example 30. Find the coordinates of the point where the line passing through the points a 3 4 1 and b 5 1 6 crosses the xy plane. First of all, what is the question is, we have to find the coordinates of the point where line passing through 2 points passes through xy plane. Okay, first of all, a line passing through 2 points a bar and b bar is what is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda times of b bar minus a bar. Okay, the vector equation of line passing through the points a bar and b bar is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda times of b bar minus a bar. So what is a bar? A is a point 3 4 1, its position vector a bar is 3i cap plus 4j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of b bar minus a bar, nothing but 5i cap minus 3i cap, means 5 minus 3i cap plus 1 minus 4 j cap plus 6 minus 1 k cap. So nothing but r bar is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap. First of all, this is the equation of line in vector form passing through two given points a 3 4 1 and b 5 1 6. Okay, this is equation of line passing through two given points. Okay, now what is the question? Find the coordinates of the point where line passing through these 2 points crosses xy plane. Okay, now so somewhere the line joining these 2 points crosses xy plane, that point of intersection of line and xy plane be P. Okay, let P be the point where the line AB crosses the xy plane. Okay, so at point P is in xy plane. In xy plane z ordinate is 0. In xy plane z ordinate is 0. So that point P, what we can consider xy0. xy0 position vector is what? xi cap plus yj cap. The position vector of the point P on xy plane is of the form xi cap plus yj cap. Now this xi cap plus yj cap is a point where line intersect xy plane. Means what it is meaning? That is a point on xy plane as well as on the line. Means xi cap plus yj cap satisfies this line equation. No? Okay, xi cap plus yj cap satisfies equation 1. So xi cap plus yj cap is equal to, now I will write this one in point form. What we can write? 3 plus 2 lambda I cap plus 4 minus 3 lambda j cap plus 1 plus 5 lambda k cap. Now these two vectors are equal. What is it meaning? Corresponding I components equal, j components equal and k components equal. Okay, equating the quotient of I, j, k, okay, on both sides. What we have here, I quotient x, here I quotient is what? 3 plus 2 lambda. So x is equal to 3 plus 2 lambda. Okay, j quotient y, here 4 minus 3 lambda. Y is equal to 4 minus 3 lambda. Okay, k quotient 1 plus 5 lambda. Here k quotient is 0. So 0 is equal to 1 plus 5 lambda. So from here lambda value what we can write? Minus 1 by 5. Lambda is equal to minus 1 by 5. Now substituting lambda value minus 1 by 5 here. So what we have? X is equal to 3 plus 2 lambda. Nothing but x is equal to 3 plus 2 lambda. 2 lambda is what? 2 lambda is minus 2 by 5. So 3 minus 2 by 5 nothing but 13 by 5. X is equal to 13 by 5. Okay, y is equal to 4 minus 3 lambda. 4 minus 3 lambda. 4 minus 3 lambda is what? 3 by 5. So 4 plus 3 by 5, nothing but 23 by 5. So x ordinate is 13 by 5, y ordinate is 23 by 5, and z ordinate anyhow it is 0. So the coordinates of the required point are 13 by 5, 23 by 5 and 0. 13 by 5, 23 by 5 and 0. Okay. Now here what we did, first of all find equation of line joining two given points. Okay, now somewhere this line intersect xy plane. Okay, let you consider that point be P. Okay, on xy plane every point is of the form xy 0 because z ordinate is 0. So position vector of that point P, what we can consider xi cap plus yj cap. Now this is a point on xy plane as well as on the line. Okay, equating, we get lambda value minus 1 by 5, substituting lambda value here we got x ordinate and y ordinate. So the required coordinates of the point are 13 upon 5, 23 upon 5 and 0. Now with this we completed miscellaneous example problems. Next we will discuss miscellaneous exercise. Okay, first question, show that the line joining the origin to the point 2, 1, 1. So equation of line joining two points, one is origin and one is 2, 1, 1, is perpendicular to line determined by the points 3, 5, minus 1 and 4, 3, minus 1. So what we have to show is line joining O and first point you consider as A. OA is perpendicular to line joining the points B, C. Okay, OA line is perpendicular to BC line. Okay, to show that two lines are perpendicular to each other, first find direction ratios of first line and direction ratios of second line. Okay, suppose direction ratios of first line are A1, B1, C1 and direction ratios of second line are A2, B2, C2. Okay, two lines are perpendicular, then if it is possible when A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 equal to 0. Okay. Now first of all, line joining origin and the point 2, 1, 1. Okay, let OA be the line joining the points origin A0, O0, 0 and given point A 2, 1, 1 is okay. Now first of all, direction ratios of OA, how we get my direction ratios? When you have 2 points, point minus point always gives direction ratios. Okay, so direction ratios of OA are 2 minus 0, 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0, nothing but 2, 1, 1. Okay, I'll consider as A1, B1, C1. So A1, B1, C1 is 2, 1, 1. Okay, now I'll consider this point as B, this point as C. Let BC be the line joining the points B3, 5, minus 1 and C4, 3, minus 1. Okay, this is BC is the line joining these 2 points. Now direction ratios of BC, are 4 minus 3, 3 minus 5, minus 1, minus of plus 1. Okay, so direction ratios of BC what we have, 4 minus 3, 1, 3 minus 5, minus 2, minus 1 plus 1, 0, 1 minus 2, 0. These are A2, B2, C2. Now OA perpendicular to BC, line OA is perpendicular to BC if A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 is equal to 0. Okay, OA is perpendicular to BC where direction ratios of OA are A1, B1, C1 and direction ratios of BC are A2, B2, C2. Okay, now OA perpendicular to BC if A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 is equal to 0. Now I will calculate A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2. So A1, A2, what is A1? 2, A2 is 1, 2 into 1 plus B1, B2, B1 is 1, B2 is minus 2 plus C1, C2, 1, 0. Okay, 1 into 0. So 2 minus 2 is how much? 0. So what we have here, A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 is equal to 0. So line joining origin and the point 2, 1, 1 is perpendicular to the line joining 3, 5, minus 1 and 4, 3, minus 1. Okay, I will conclude up to here. We will continue remaining problems in next class. Thank you.